Just a great night on the homestead. Todd surprised me. He was like, what do you think about having a fire tonight? I was like, oh, that sounds nice.
We've been collecting up sticks on this woods part of our property, and if things are like really big, I haul them straight over to the fire pit. But all these little things, instead of hauling it all over there, we have a little portable fire ring. We just bring it right over here and just burn it out here.
Yeah, and it just reminded me to thinking about what's coming, right? So the busiest time of the year is coming, especially when you homestead. You got new animals that you're raising up, additional chores to do, gardens to manage, harvest to pull in and preserve. And we can get so busy just in the doing that we forget to look around and just see the absolute beauty that our hard work has created. So I just want to encourage you as you head into the season, maybe just go ahead and book your enjoyment times.
Yes.
Put those campfires on the calendar, put those fishing trips on the calendar, things that are going to at least be reminders to you to say, have we relaxed lately? Have we done something fun lately? We really try to do a good job about that around here, at least I do. He's hard to get to stop. So this year I'll be making sure that he's taking his fishing time, that we're taking our trips to the cabin still, all that good fun stuff.
Yeah, because with the whole stay-at-home thing the way it is, and the fact that both of us are working from home now, really seems to change time. Like my phone went off tonight at 7 o'clock and it said, you need to take out the trash. It's trash day. And I got about halfway down the driveway with the garbage can and I was like, why is my phone going off today? It's only Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. So time has this really weird thing going on right now. And before we know it, it's going to be June and July and August, and the whole summer is going to be halfway over, like in a blink of an eye.
Right. It's very bizarre how this stay-at-home time has quickened time. You would think it would go slower, at least my mind. It would go slower because you're in the same place all the time, but it doesn't. It goes by so much faster. So, yeah, May's here, and we're just going to kick it into summer gear, I guess. Enjoying the outside while we have the time. Even if it's on a weekday, because who cares if you smell like smoke when you're going to bed? Because that's what you smell like when you're on the weekends at summer. And so, yeah, we're just loving it. We only have like an hour of sun left to go, and we've got like 3 things to share with you.
Yeah, so we have two news items to share with you after we talk about something new on our channel, in that I think we've been approached since we started our YouTube channel by maybe 100 different companies wanting to send us stuff. And a lot of the stuff is junk. There's been a few things along the way that we thought, hey, that's kind of cool, but we've just steered clear of it completely. Kind of up until recently, we had a conversation with Todd over at SSL Family Farm, or SSL Family Dad, about kind of how he handles those types of situations. And after
we only had that conversation though because we got approached by a couple great things that we were really interested in, but we didn't want to become like this review unboxing channel.
Right, yeah, this is not something that we're interested in at all. We realized that by constantly passing up on these opportunities, we're missing out on an opportunity for us to earn sometimes a little bit of extra income through affiliate programs, and maybe even a little bit to you guys, in that sometimes a lot of these companies will offer coupon codes and discount codes to us exclusively to use in our videos. So part of our campfire tonight was I bought some marshmallows for Dan because she missed them from the cabin. And so she brought out her marshmallows, and I had bought her these at Easter. Actually, it was after Easter because we couldn't go to the store in time. So she saved them, so she's going to try to roast Peeps.
She said she's going to feel bad for burning the bunnies.
But they're tasty, so a little bit guilty, but happy too.
Yeah?
Yeah. And like, marshmallow, like, how do you say it? Burnt marshmallow is one of the first like American thing that I try. When I first came here, I tried in the cabin because we went there like in the first week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I miss it because I didn't have any since that time.
Yeah. So go take the pants off all night long.
So we got approached the other day by a company named OLight, and they make flashlights. They wanted to send over a couple units, one of them being the Warrior X Pro, and the other is a tiny little one. And I'm a bit of a flashlight junkie.
He is a flashlight hoarder. Oh my gosh. For like a couple years there, honestly, every other week we were getting a flashlight, it felt like, in the mail. I'm like, what in the world do you need that many? Well, this one does that, and this one does that.
Yeah.
And this one does something that he's yet to find do properly. And that is, sometimes we have bad predator pressure on our property, and you are going to see if it will shine all the way back, right? To the
all
back.
the way back to the fence row.
Right.
Once it gets dark, and we discuss a couple more things with you guys, the 2 news items. Sunsets, we're going to take this and we're going to try it and see if we can hit the fence row back there. I have a little bit of experience with the OLight. I bought one for my son for Christmas, and I got to play around with it for like 5 minutes. It seemed really nice.
It feels like it's made really well.
Yeah,
I mean, it
it's
feels
made
like it's
really
all
well.
metal.
It's
And
very heavy.
did you show him the charger thing? How cool that charger?
He uses like a magnetic. The one that I got for my son did the same. So that charges, it just clips on like that and then plugs in USB.
Yeah.
But I really want to know how bright this thing is.
Right.
So when it gets dark, we're going to go out back and try this thing out.
But the discount, right?
The flash sale is this Saturday. They're dropping like $40 off this and a bunch of other lights. So down in the description, I'll leave we have a coupon code, and they have a whole bunch of stuff on sale on Saturday. So we'll leave our code and our affiliate link down in the description. You guys can check that out. They seem to make some really nice products. So.
Yeah, the packaging, I was just impressed by the packaging. And it came with your really nice sheath thing.
Yeah.
So, seems nice. We're going to show you guys the test of it for sure.
Yeah.
And this will be nice at the cabin too, because it gets pitch black at the cabin. So if we were getting back through the trails at night and we had to hike a ways, that can be kind of spooky.
Yeah.
Without a good flashlight.
Yep.
So on other news,
I'm around.
this young lady,
Hi guys. Hey.
well, she officially has her flight booked home. You want to tell them about it?
Not really home, but I'm gonna leave my host parents' house on 21st of May.
21st or 31st?
Oh, 31st.
31st of May.
English problem. 31st. Yeah.
But you're gonna go stay with your aunt in Washington D.C. for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in my aunt's house in Washington D.C. until I have my flight back home
Yeah.
to Vietnam, because there are only two main airports, the one in D.C. and San Francisco, that have like flights back to my country.
Right.
So just wait
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And
No, I'm thinking you're about to lose your marshmallow. So I'm like,
oh no.
yeah. So Dan is officially got her exit departure leave, but we have been devising a plan on how we're going to give you guys some sneak peek at Dan back in Vietnam once she gets back home. So
Yep.
stay tuned. There will be more of Dan.
Yeah.
I will show you more about my country.
That'll be awesome.
Heck yeah.
Everyone wants to know.
Yeah, an online tour guide. Yeah, why not?
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right, go eat your marshmallows.
Here.
Enjoy your meal.
Oh, jeez. And the last news, while the tree is literally, I mean, the sun is literally like that above the trees, we ordered our pigs, guys. That was super challenging for me this year.
You spent weeks on it, I think.
At least weeks, yes. I mean, I really started looking probably before even the quarantine happened. And I knew I didn't want to do red wattles again. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, and just started researching it. And once I nailed down what breed I wanted to go with, there was none that I could find in Michigan. And then I finally found a breeder website that led me to some potential sources, and they were selling out and selling out and selling out. And it came down to where I told Todd, we're going to just have to get some of those market Yorkshire pigs that, you know, are like
Those little pink ones?
Yeah, that are, to me, they just look like factory pigs. And I know that's probably like a bad thing to think, because a pig is a pig is a pig and it's meat and you're going to raise it your way. But I love pigs with personalities. I love to feel a connection with my food. And I was afraid I just wouldn't like emotionally connect with this factory looking pig.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm not going to tell you what we're getting, but we have 2 pigs coming the last weekend of May.
The weekend Dan leaves, probably.
The weekend Dan leaves, yeah.
I don't know when that day falls on the week. But
Yeah, I think it's the 30th and 31st is the weekend. So maybe
Okay.
we'll at least introduce her to the pigs before she leaves.
Cool. So another 20 minutes or so, it'll be dark. We'll try out this flashlight, so stay tuned. There's a little bit of twilight left, but I think it's plenty dark enough to see if this light can reach that back fence row back there. That's probably where that big cottonwood tree is, where I have my camera pointing right now, is about 500 feet away from where we are right now. And I did switch up the lens on my camera. I tried shooting this at a wide angle and it just was not working. So I have a really, really, really long, like 200 millimeter length lens on here right now. So let's power this guy up. And so that tree, that cottonwood tree right there, is about 400 to 500 feet away. And I can light that up no problem. That whole back fence row, we can pan all the way across. Yeah, aim my flashlight and aim my camera at the same time. Now let's zoom this in even farther. I definitely see a deer back there if there was one. Or a coyote. Before we wrap this up, I'm going to take this back up towards the house and throw my wide angle lens back on. So we're up in the deck of our porch now on the back side of our house. And super, super wide angle. This is just my headlamp here. Let's kick this off. And then kick the Warrior X Pro back into gear. I'll leave them links down in the description for you guys if you want to check this thing out.